Hey Capricorn, thanks for checking out your weekly forecast. This is for Capricorn Sun, Moon, and Rising. You might stumble upon this outside of the time frame that I have it listed for, 7th through the 13th. You're going to see it whenever you're meant to see it, okay? Whenever it's time for you to hear the message, just keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective. Not every single message is going to resonate, and that's okay. Take what does, leave what doesn't. Keep in mind we've got a full moon in Taurus eclipse, lunar eclipse, happening on November 8th. So these energies could be around 6 months, maybe longer. But we're going to check in here and see what messages come in for Capricorn. First card coming up here is Judgment, Capricorn. This also came up for Scorpio as their first card. So if you are dealing with a Scorpio, this could be in relation to a decision or a crossroads with a Scorpio. You may also have here, if you have Scorpio placements, you may want to check out the Scorpio reading for the 7th through the 13th. You guys did come up in Pisces reading also, so I'm just going to say if you have Pisces placements or if you're dealing with a Pisces, you may want to check out the Pisces reading because you guys came up in their reading as well. But this was the first card Scorpio got, so you got the same first card as Scorpio. And for you guys, Capricorn, I feel this is something that you're weighing the options about where a boundary is for you. Where a boundary is in connection with your beliefs and I don't know why, but I'm just getting a strong sense that you're trying to figure out where do you draw the line? Like how much is too much? Or how much is not enough? Or how much am I willing to do in this situation? I feel like you're kind of reevaluating your deal breakers. That being said, I'm not saying you're lowering your standards. Some of you may be hiring the stakes here. Some of you may be raising or maybe lowering the limit, I should say, raising the bar, lowering the limit. Some of you may be coming into like where you're redrawing or redefining your boundaries. For Scorpio, I felt it was like they were trying to figure out what they want to do with the time that they have left on this earth. And with you guys, I feel like it's, what are you willing to put up with? And what is not worth putting up with? It's kind of like, is this worth it? Is this worth the effort? Is this worth the time? Is this worth the sacrifice? What am I getting out of it? Like, what is in this for me? And I also feel like some of you may be looking at this around forgiveness. Now, keep in mind, the full moon in general is a time when we release. An eclipse is a time when things can be revealed. It's also a tremendous time of clearing. So Capricorn, the vibe that I'm getting from this card, I feel like a lot of you are going to have grudges coming up in your heart, resentments coming up in your heart that you didn't maybe realize that you had. They've just kind of been there dormant in the deep, deep shadows, in the deep, deep crevices. And so I feel you're beginning to realize I have a lot of anger towards this person. I have a lot of resentment towards this person. Or you know what? I'm really upset about how that situation was handled. It could have been a long time ago, right? It could be the way your parents handled the situation. It could be a decision that was made in a workplace. Even if you don't talk to these people anymore, even if you've fallen out of touch with them, you're going to realize that there are certain things that you're angry about. You're really angry. Not only are you angry, you're really angry. So I feel like your resentments are coming to the surface. Your grudges are coming to the surface. And you're evaluating which ones you want to forgive and which ones you're going to release, but you're releasing in a different way, like in a way where you're going to heal from it, where you're like, I can't have anything to do with that person, right? I'm going to do what I need to do on my end to heal from this, to benefit me, but I just really cannot have anything to do with that person or that situation or that organization or whatever it might be. I feel like you're weighing um the necessity to forgive. Like at the end of the day, do I really need to forgive this? How does it benefit me? Or do I want to hold on to this? Like you're picking and choosing what you're going to release and which resentments you're going to hold on to. Now, if you are holding on to resentments, uh, I understand sometimes it can be difficult to let these things go. It's not in my place to say that you have to forgive somebody. And it's not my place to say, like, to lecture somebody and say, you have to do it for your own good. You know your experiences, you know what you've been through. I haven't walked in your shoes, and I don't have the right to tell you that you shouldn't be angry or that you should let something go. It's not my place to tell you that. So I feel, Capricorn, that a lot of you are figuring out what you're ready to let go of and what you might hold on to for a little bit longer. Those of you who are holding on to it for a little bit longer, I feel that you're healing through seeing to some kind of justice being done for other people, or like breaking the cycle for other people, right? Like I can educate young people to keep them out of, falling for this situation, or like falling under somebody's influence. Or I can educate people, or I can help, I can be of service, I can mentor, I can volunteer for a certain cause or group that helps people that are dealing with these situations. So even though you might not be ready to forgive the person or the people involved, you may get really involved in helping people who are in that situation, who are in that circumstance, and you're like helping them get out of it. So you're giving a healing and you're receiving a healing. So it may be something that you are incorporating into life's work, life's purpose, in helping, like your way of answering a calling. The next card coming up here for the Capricorn Collective is the Emperor. Now, how interesting, because now you guys had the first card as Scorpio, and uh we have the Emperor here, and the Emperor has uh there's Scorpio element to the Emperor, and you guys got the first card as Scorpio. So if you do have Scorpio placements, highly suggest watching that reading for this week. Or if you're dealing with a Scorpio, I would definitely watch that reading for this week, because there's parallels here between the two of you energetically. um Aries also with Emperor is Aries or Scorpio, so you could also be dealing with an Aries. If you have Aries or Scorpio placements, there could be big changes, big shifts happening for you in those houses or in those areas of your life. The Emperor is all about like learning from the past and using it to build better, to make better, to create stability and security. The Emperor learns from his mistakes and becomes invincible as a result, right? Just comes back bigger, better, stronger, tougher, wiser. There's foundation, discipline, authority with the Emperor. So you may be stepping into your authority. Some of you are healing issues with authority as well. Having the Judgment card come up with the Emperor, some of you may be healing issues that you have with authority. And it may just come down to realizing that at the end of the day, you have nobody to answer to but God, right? Emperor answers to nobody on this earth but God. There's nobody above the Emperor. You may be stepping into divine masculine energy or calling in divine masculine energy. I do feel, Capricorn, that a lot of you are going to feel a sense of alignment, like very grounded, very aligned. Like you're seeing that, okay, I'm exactly where I'm meant to be in this moment. And you're beginning to see ways in which life has guided you or directed you to where you're like, okay, I'm confident right now that even though if you don't see yourself that this is your forever place, you're feeling really confident that you're on the right track, right? Like maybe this is not where I'm going to be forever in this stage of my life or in this place, even geographically, but in this moment, I'm confident that I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. So I feel like there's a lot of epiphanies that you're having about how things have happened in your life that have led you to where you are, and you're beginning to you're beginning to connect the dots, so to speak, and feeling a sense of like, all right, I'm in control, and I'm being directed, and everything is happening as it's meant to happen when it's meant to happen. So it's a very confident, very secure energy. Next card coming up here for the Capricorn collective. Wow. Capricorn is the Empress. So this could be Taurus or Libra elements. Now, if you have Taurus or Libra placements, there could be big changes and big shifts happening for you in those houses or in those areas of your life. You have three major arcana cards coming in back to back, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is intense energy. Big changes in a short period of time. Okay, big changes in a short period of time. And so I'm gonna say the next 6 months may be really intense for you guys, in terms of releasing growth, progress, new developments, milestones in your life. Having the moon here too really jumping out with the Taurus element is very significant for me. Full moon eclipse in Taurus this week, and we've got that great big moon there with the Taurus element of the Empress. This is telling me, Capricorn, you guys are going to feel this particular moon very strongly. Like it's going to really hit you. But the cards are telling us in a way that's creating stability, security, immovability. Like nobody can move you, nobody can push you, nobody can persuade you. So it's going to be empowering all in all. I think it's very interesting that you have the Empress coming up here right next to the Emperor. So, a couple of ways that this is going to be coming up. For some of you, this is manifesting that divine masculine, divine feminine, right? You may be stepping into your divine elements and calling in your divine masculine or your divine feminine. Judgment card also with the Emperor and the Empress can be balancing here internally within yourself your masculine and feminine energies so that you're in a flow and so that you are creating more effortlessly, like you're in this flow of balancing the masculine with the feminine within yourself. This could also be that some of you are clearing out a lot of karmic stuff with your mother and father. Empress is paternal energy. Emperor is paternal energy. Empress is maternal energy. So some of you may be clearing out some pretty significant stuff with your parents. Some of you may be clearing out resentments with your parents. Or you may be discovering, wow, I didn't realize I had a lot of anger towards my mom and dad. I didn't realize I had a lot of anger towards, resentment towards them. And so these things are coming to the surface. Some of you could be clearing out and healing resentments with, that you might have with men or that you might have with women, right? You might not realize that, oh, I got some issues with men, or I didn't realize I got some issues with women. And these things might be coming to the surface so that they can be cleared and they can be released once and for all. And it's bringing you into harmony, balance, and power. The next card coming up here for the Capricorn collective. I said security. I said stability. I'm not joking. I'm not kidding here. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is definitely security, definitely stability. So there could even be security and stability in finances. You may be breaking out of generational curses that you've inherited, maybe from both sides of your family, around financial difficulty, financial trouble. You may be clearing that energy. But I'm not only talking about financial security. Yes, absolutely. Financial security is a big element of the Ten of Pentacles. That's definitely included in the Ten of Pentacles. But the Ten of Pentacles is permanence. It's completion. It's longevity. It's a legacy that we're able to leave behind. It's a secure and happy home filled with abundance and laughter and hospitality and people coming together and having a good time. It's generations coming together celebrating special occasions, holidays, birthdays, traditions, right? So you're establishing those things for yourself. And I feel for a lot of you, there's this great big karmic leaf that's being turned over. And you're saying, this is my house, and this is how we're going to do things in my house. The past is irrelevant, right? Childhood is irrelevant. My childhood is irrelevant. I'm a grown up now. I'm an adult now. This is what home is going to be like from now on moving forward. I'm not going to repeat the cycles of the past. I'm not going to do what my parents did. I'm going to do it my way. And I'm going to have stability, security, harmony, happiness. And I'm not going to struggle. So, Capricorn, you guys are done. You're done with that struggle energy. You're done with the lack mindset. You're not living under lack or struggle anymore. You're coming into security, abundance, harmony. Ten of Pentacles is also manifesting. You're going to be manifesting, as I said, a lot more easily, effortlessly, because you're balancing your energies within. You're balancing your own divine feminine and divine masculine energies within yourself. And as a result, you're going to be manifesting very smoothly, very effortlessly. It's a beautiful energy, Capricorn. You may want to check out your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks your moon sign or rising sign might resonate more than your sun sign. There is a list in the description of the video so that it'll be easy for you to find the other videos and you can check out the other signs. There's also a link in the description that will take you to the love readings for November. And if you would like to schedule a private reading with me, there's a link in the description that will take you to the scheduling page. If you don't know, I am donating a portion of the income that comes in from the private readings to buy toys for Tots this year. I'm going to be taking pictures of the toys and the donations I make and placing them in the community tab. So if you want to follow along and see what you all are helping me contribute and donate, that will be in the community tab. I haven't taken pictures of the first batch yet, but I did show it. I did like a little reveal in the November 5th card of the day. So I will take pictures and post pictures as well in the community tab. But don't forget to check out the card of the day. Speaking of the card of the day, I do a daily message on the channel as well. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you all have a fabulous, fabulous week ahead. Take care and be well, my darlings. Bye.